Yo, what's up? It's Dynasty back with yet again some more Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection news for you guys on this Sunday afternoon because I got a small piece of information that I just came across that I think is going to get you guys excited. I mentioned in my video from last night that the whole Combat Tour, first event here at San Diego Comic-Con dedicated to the Legacy Collection was lackluster, it was mid, they were advertising, get a chance to be hands-on and play the game, and for the most part, all that the booth really was a table and a TV. Oh, and a piece of paper for you to, pre-order the game. However, today, thankfully, I can confirm that we have a better window on when to expect this release date for the Legacy Collection. Turns out it's dropping in October, and as far as I know, I think previously all we knew was that it was dropping sometime this year, so that's a big thumbs up. It's a video actually being shared by, I believe, John Tobias' son, which is kind of funny. Now, on a aside, we also got, I guess you can say, some small announcements that were also kind of like Mortal Kombat related during the San Diego Comic-Con weekend that I figured I might as well share in here as well. That is some new action figures. Yeah. McFarlane's back bringing the heat. Now, before we break all this stuff down, you guys do know the drill. Takes you a second. Please drop a like on the video. Without you, these MK videos do not happen. And with that said, let me share with you guys probably the one redeeming quality of the first ever Combat Tour 2025 event for the Legacy Collection. Yeah, let's roll the beautiful footage. So initially, I saw a screenshot of this video. This is coming from MK Arcade Collection. Says here, not major news to share, but we now know that the Legacy Collection will be released fall of 2025, thanks to John Tobias' son. So, I guess he shared this on his Instagram, as an Instagram story. And you can see here, this was the one TV that I called, I called a poster on some rollers. It turns out there was a TV. I mentioned in my video from last night, they don't even have a TV there. Yeah, they do. It's just playing the trailer on repeat. So they had a table and a TV. We saw all this yesterday, but right here on the top, next to the Atari logo, coming fall 2025. So boom, there you go. That's really the big takeaway from, I guess you could say this weekend, is that we at least know this is coming fall 2025. I know there's only a few more seasons left for 2025, and we knew this was dropping sometime between now and the end of the year, so it's really not saying much, but just trying to give you guys the news. Now, because I'm sure you guys are probably like me and don't know exactly when fall kicks off and ends, right here, according to Google AI, fall 2025 starts September 22nd and ends on December 21st. So between September 22nd and December 21st, the Legacy Collection will be released. Now, I'm still going to assume it'll probably drop in October, probably leading up to the launch of the MK2 movie, but I mean, as early as September really would be far-fetched, given that I know, previously, off the top of my head, wasn't MK1 released in September? I think MK9 was also released in September. So, I mean, it's not really out of the realm of possibility. It could be before October. I hope I'm wrong. So, there you go. This is when we get all the games right here. Breaking news. So, yeah, drop a thumbs up for that at least. Now it's time to talk about some figures. Now, these classic McFarlane figures, I believe I've showcased maybe once or twice here on the channel. Last time I did, I mentioned how I really loved the box art that they're going with. This is probably the most HD we've seen them, though. They're in attendance. It's coming from Mythic73 right here. Believe we get another image of the back. This time it's SubZero. I want to say I probably shared this one maybe a month and a half ago, but I love the MK Classic inspiration they took to this. I mean, it's dubbed Classic. Reusing the old game's assets, man. Why not, right? And it doesn't end here. I got a whole bunch of other screenshots with all these new Classic McFarlane toys that are dropping by the end of this year. So a massive shout out to Toy News International. Never heard of them before, but they make my job easy. Here's a compilation of all the figures I believe are showcased this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. You can see here you have the classic Raiden. You got that MK2 reptile. You got classic Katana with the fan. Classic Scorp. believe the first time we've ever seen this SubZero, because I want to say the one previously did not have the ice on the hands. Apparently, from what I've gathered, is there's going to be like individual figures like this right here, but then they're also going to have double packs. So for like this SubZero Mileena double pack, you get the awesome portal backdrop and, again, some small changes to like the standard singles. So that's apparently why he has the ice on his hands, which I think is probably sick. It's honestly a pretty good incentive to get you to buy more than just the singles. So there you go. Here's another look at that. I believe same image of the reptile that we just showcased. Check this out. Don't think this is part of it, but you can see Liu Kang, SubZero, Scorpion, Katana. Again, here's another look at Raiden. You could swap his hands. Yeah, this Raiden looks fucking sick. Look at the face. They knock this out the park. McFarlane's doing a pretty good job with these, man. The MK11 action figures are awesome. I'm glad we got a classic line, though. And again, here's a look at the double pack. Speaking of double, believe these are both the singles. Again, he does not have the frozen hands, frozen arms. Just your traditional ninja look. You got like the MK11 classic mask asset making a comeback, which I think is probably, for me, like top 5 mask ever designed. The MK11 classic mask. Woo! Up close and personal, we get Liu Kang. Here you go, for you Liu fans out there. Another look at, I believe, Scorpion in somebody's hands. Here's SubZero. Yeah. This looks pretty sweet. Again, I love the classic mask. Looking forward to get more information about all of these. I guess the fans, they expand. I'm assuming. Some more screenshots of Raiden, Katana, SubZero, and I believe we went through all of them. So there you go. Now, the actual article pretty much just mentions pretty much what I said, that it's dropping at the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Look at Melina's face here. That is hilarious. It's giving MK2 Jade vibes. So you could swap with the teeth, without the teeth showing. Ooh! SubZero's attachments as well, the frozen spine. Oh, that looks awesome. So yeah, a bunch of new screenshots from San Diego Comic-Con in regards to the Classic collection. You can see here, they will be doing 2 packs which feature diorama bases, multiple heads, and other Mortal Kombat accessories to mimic the characters and abilities. All these ads on this fucking site suck. They showed the 2-pack with SubZero versus Mileena. The SubZero in the 2-pack does differ from the single release with the different ice lower arms. You get both the MK1 and MK2 heads with the SubZero in the 2-pack. Mileena also has an alternate head, which you just showcased. 2-pack will also be going up for pre-order early next month. For the second wave of single-release figures that they showcased, they were Reptile and Raiden. The second wave will also go up later this year. While not shown yesterday, the next 2-pack for pre-order will include Liu Kang versus Reptile and Scorpion versus Raiden. So exciting stuff, man. There you go. Small little update in regards to McFarlane's classic line. And speaking of McFarlane, it doesn't end because I got more for you, which are actually, again, exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. But you can order them online, apparently. So I shared this over on my X account a couple of days ago. You can see here, SubZero Mortal Kombat Glow-in-the-Dark Edition Gold Label figure. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I guess you can pre-order to be part of this launch. I guess you pre-order, then they allow you to buy it, I guess. You got 2 days if you're watching this, the day it's dropping. But yeah, it's a glow-in-the-dark SubZero based on MK11. All blue, which is pretty tempting, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the coolest from the MK11 line. And it's not even just SubZero, there's even a Raiden, which is giving Xbox vibes. Because he's just like highlighter green, yellow. It's pretty insane. This is dope. This is so fucking sick, yeah. Imagine this glowing in the dark. I wish they had a better image of it actually glowing. Dude, I'm pretty tempted to pick this up. For 30 bucks? Ugh, man. I love the case as well. It looks fucking sick. Now, I thought this was funny. They're calling this like MK1 Dark Edition Gold Label Raiden figure. Yet, this is like MK11 Raiden. This is like Dark Raiden. But I guess technically this Raiden was for a cutscene or two in MK1. It's pretty OP. This one actually shows you, like, what it looks like, both glowing and not glowing. When it's not glowing, it looks whack. I gotta be honest. When it is glowing, it looks much better. I guess the images they shared with the SubZero were probably at glowing. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to have Raiden channeling your Xbox colors, I mean, you got 2 days, make it happen. The back of the box is sick too with the staff. Oh yeah. Woo, that looks so cool. And again, I believe just like SubZero, this is like 30 bucks. So, booyah! A bunch of Mortal Kombat San Diego Comic-Con news. Collections dropping in October. Figures for days. And that's pretty much it for today's video. So, I ask you guys, when do you think that the Legacy Collection is going to be released? I'm still thinking October, though September would really not surprise me. What do y'all think of these figures? Not just these, but also the Classic as well. Let me know your thoughts on everything down below. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, I've been Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe, enjoy your weekend. Love y'all. See you in the next video. Peace.